Wait, what?
This looks comfy. Really?
Shadows, stay away! Stay away from me! I can't tell what's real anymore. What's happening to me? This can't go on. I can't take much more of this. I hate you. Can't let it take it. God, to keep control.
Man, they're doing everything they can, mentally speaking, to try and hold on to their sanity. It's a desperate situation when you can't tell what's real and what isn't. But you're still sane. There's nothing about your brain that is actually insane, so you're a sane person experiencing insane things. That's gonna break you at some point. You won't be sane for much longer. What's the point here? Finally, EMP grenades. Put those back where they belong on 4.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Run! Wait, what? No. Real! Not real! Not real! Wait, what?
Oh, this is where I came from. Wasn't I meant to go up that one? So I gotta go across this place.
Wait, what? No. Okay, wait. Get up!
How much energy do I have? Fucking assloads of it. I might need it all, though. Keep that in the right spot. Put the hypostims on 5. I have so many of those. That's my muscle memory hotkey for when I need a quick heal.
Go away! Go!
Yeah, why not? Let's just use one of these.
Go away! No! You don't scare me!
Because I know that 5th battery won't recharge on its own. I'll let that fill up all the way before I decide to use it. And while I wait, I can pull my coffee. What a pleasant sound, the pouring of coffee amid these crazed, desperate screams. Sneaky feet.
I can't control them anymore.
Alley-oop.
Get her.
Little Bernie.
Get up.
What the crap? Where's the actual stairs I'm supposed to go up? Okay, there's a door. Following this wall, there's a door. Fully recharge that third battery, and... Alley-oop! There it is.
It's in my head. I know it is. Not here. I was told to find you. Not real. Not real.
That's correct. I'm not real. Don't worry about me.
Not real. Not real. Not real.
I mean, he's got visual of me, but he can't get to me.
I have no choice.
Oh, he is leaving. I guess they couldn't see me.
Shadows, stay away.
Interesting.
Stay away from me. They're always hiding. I need to see them. Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me! It's in my head! I know it is!
This leads me right back where I was, right? No, this leaves me in a better spot. I'm good.
It's nothing. I promise. No one's here. Show yourself!
It was absolutely worth an energy jar. Saved a bunch of lives. Keep people away from the turbine area. We realize that the vortex created by the airflow is a safety hazard. Oh, same thing. Money. Okie dokie. Why so much software? Is there gonna be like a level 6 security hacking that I gotta do to defeat this whole AI system? That would be actually kind of cool. Maybe even level 7 just to really push the point. wrong. A limb clinic. And she's still manning her station. This is that shop right before the end of the game. Literally every game's got one. I didn't think they'd find a plausible way to put one here, but the fuck.
You seem relatively normal, nicht wahr?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
Well, we'll buy the 2 Praxis. We'll restock that energy jar. I really have so much energy. Let's buy the other one too. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
You're a brave one. Mrs. Lim, clinic, check. Ba-la-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm glad I went through most of the automatic unlocking devices. This is just a whole lot of combat rifle ammo. This is just a whole lot of combat rifle ammo. Honestly, this crossbow I don't think is gonna do me any good. Get this the heck out of here. It was fun. It's been fun every time I've gotten to hold it and use it, but yeah. No, what I need now is...
You want?
this second jar. Can't sell anything here.
I will remain here.
Praxis. What level 2 was I looking for exactly? I forgot already. Was it this? Yeah. Thermal armor. Protects from damage. Mech style. If you say so. TYM biochip. Attention all doctors, no doubt you have been receiving complaints from a number of patients regarding unusual neuroprosthetic malfunctions lasting between 5 and 30 seconds. The World Health Organization is aware of this problem and is working with us to determine the cause. In the meantime, we have decided to initiate emergency maintenance upgrade procedures of our own. In the next few days, your clinic will be receiving shipments of a new Class A biochip manufactured by Taiyang Medical Corporation. It is our belief that these chips will eliminate many, if not all, of the malfunctions patients have been experiencing. We strongly urge you to distribute these implants as quickly as possible as part of each patient's routine neuroprosthetic appointment. Study the implant procedure manual closely. Any questions you or your patients have will no doubt be answered in it. And please bear in mind that failure to comply with this directive could severely infringe upon your clinic's ability to solicit future funding. Nope. I'll keep my Seraph Industries chip if you don't fucking mind. This is an automatically generated message. Oh. From the Hyron core. We/us, the way it refers to itself, have received your request for new security access codes for the drone. Security drone. Login Hualing. Hualing? The new password will be I want love. See the wind. Turn the rudder. Oh, I'm sure you've got love. Oh, I guess not if the people who created you didn't make you in that way. That's sad. That's very, very sad. That's about the best I could do. Should be good. Thing's heavy as fuck. What if I kind of like... There we go. Well, now somebody can crawl under it. Nah, too low. There we go. Now that makes it kind of easy to crawl up, and I can fit through there. Oh no, I can't, not anymore. I can't fit back way. Oh, there we go. I was able to right in. No, no, no. Ah. Hut. Grab. Hut. Grab. Got it. It's upside down, but honestly, no one gives a shit. There we go. That ought to cover you. A little bit. The people are crazy. They're not going to figure it out. Quick save. Awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. There. That's looking clean. Nah, I can dig it. Kind of creates a weird little something here. Yeah. Ooh. Looks nice. Now, quick save.
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Ooh, Taggart. Mr. Humanity Front himself. Whoopsie. Panchaea. Geoengineering. Kind of do wish I had a Peps right now.
No, there's no one here. It's all in your head. All in your head. This can't go on. I can't take much more of this. There it is. No, not me.
There's a core server room, I think is where he said he was. It's not going to be out here. These are just supply rooms for me. One of these. It's going to be one of these. These stairs lead down to just a way down, and there's my main objective. This elevator will bring me here. Can't drag the map. It's actually just snapping back. It's gonna have to be here. So if I just follow the oceanside railing all the way, should be fine.
I know. We can't control them anymore! Run! Run! I don't want it! Okay.
Camera. Always troublesome. Why not? I've got plenty of this ammo already.
You don't scare me. You're not even there. Get away. Go. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm gonna kill you all. I know. Let me go. Get away. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm gonna kill you all.
Those people look calm. Taggart and his folks. The security guys seem to have... Oh, the laser rifle. The security guys seem to have the loot, whereas the civvies don't. I see you folks. Ooh. I could automatic unlocking device this one. But let's make use of my extensive augmentations. Ready for the fortify. Oh, really? I'm surprised. Wait, how do you capture this and then get that? Wouldn't that immediately end the hack? How am I supposed to do that? I don't know. Let's grab this as a failsafe. Spam the network, make the trace harder when the trace begins. And fortify, fortify. Do the stop worm, fortify everything. Grab this. Nuke the trace system.
Access granted.
How do I get that? It's a 9. That would have been so cool to grab. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get that. Can I rehack it now? No, I guess not. Anyway. Mr. Darrow! Taggart! I always get you fuckers confused. Don't mind me.
How did you manage to avoid being affected by the signal?
I don't know.
Were you in on it with that bastard, Darrow?
How fucking dare you? Take your money. Don't worry, Mr. Taggart. I'm not gonna knock you out. I'm gonna let you guys calm down for a second.
This is crazy.
Get a nuke back. Unlocked computer. Not a test. Taking care of our girls. From the core center command to security. Look, guys, I know it makes some of you squeamish, but we have a responsibility to these girls. They are sacrificing everything to make sure this station is safe and secure. I need I remind you what could happen if one tiny crack in our outer structure goes undetected. I'm not asking you to sit in there and talk to them, but I am asking you to make sure the nutrient lines are filled and no contaminants are getting in. And it's perfectly safe to open the pod every once in a while to check for heart rate and pulse fluctuations manually. Just remember to use the associated security hub for each pod to open and then close it after you're done. Oh no, if I look out that... Oh no, these are the OCM women. It's girls. I mean, they had that junior in high school. Is it the case that the younger they are, the better? Ugh. No. Ugh. What a terrifying setup.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation.
I believe you.
Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos.
Agreed.
Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
I really do need to consider your proposal. Another quick save. I need to find the security hub so I can shut down all of these OCMs. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to look for, isn't it?
You seem to be unaffected by the signal that Darrow is broadcasting. I suppose that is a military adaptation?
No, it's an adaptation given to me by somebody who genuinely cares. It shouldn't be me accepting your offer, Mr. Taggart. It should be Mr. Seraph.
That Hugh Darrow was a monster. Such a tragedy. In the right hands, this technology could have helped so many people.
I believe that regulation is what's required here. The genie is out of the bottle. Human augmentation is not something that you can stop from happening. It's here. It's here to stay forever. Until something greater and just as revolutionary comes along. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Put the emphasis in the wrong place. Human augmentation is here to stay forever. You can't stop that. You can't stop it. All you can do is regulate it and ensure, just like Taggart said, and ensure that it's used for one of the most noble of reasons. And you try to. I mean, there's obviously always going to be the Darrows and the Tai Yong Medicals and the Bob Pages of the world who are going to attempt to use it for nefarious means to further their own causes for their own good, selfishly, and at the detriment of others, many others, in often cases when that's considered. Of course that's going to happen, but with regulation, with rules, with proper enforcement, you minimize the effect of that and the occurrence of it. Again, you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
Get away! Just get away! I saw what you people did. You killed them all! You even killed each other!
Please calm down.
It was a massacre! People were pleading on their knees, crying for mercy! And they were all murdered by you augmented monsters! Just go!
You're a fiery one.
All of this is as much your fault as it is Darrow's. You and your cabal.
Perhaps. But all we sought was a safety valve, Mr. Jensen. A means of making sure the world would never spin out of control. The potential of this technology is great, but as we've seen, its potential for destruction is even greater.
Your doomsday scenario doesn't impress me. You'd say anything to stay in power.
Do you think humanity will simply police itself? We do not live in some Eden, Mr. Jensen. Or are you that much like your boss, David Seraph, who envisions a world where everyone is enhanced and suddenly they all love each other? There will always be a need for methods of control.
And conveniently, in your future, the Illuminati will hold the reins.
Not directly. There are organizations already in place that are better equipped to handle certain things. The UN, for instance.
Reimagined, no doubt.
At least somewhat. And this technology will be a great part of it. Imagine, Mr. Jensen, a world governed by common principles. The end to international power struggles, to terrorism. These things can be accomplished if you join us.
I really think it should be Seraph, not me.
Stop the signal broadcast and get the word out, Mr. Jensen.
I like that bad grab is a potential error. A security bot to stop me in case those... That's the only thing that can respond to the camera's alarms. Pocket secretary. We have received your request. We/us have received your request for new security access codes for another drone. The login will be Marilyn. Password will be Y. Give me wings to fly so I might soar. Any second now, if you wouldn't mind. I'm using radar to determine where it's looking, and it's taking forever to sweep back around. There you go.
No. It's your fault. No.
I was thinking of using the Icarus landing system to get down there, but no, it doesn't seem appropriate. I think I would just plop right into the Arctic Ocean.
Shut up! Stay away from me!
Don't mind if I do. That was handy. Just a place to plan my next move. Automatic unlocking device. A little bit more combat rifle ammo. Cause YTF not?
Just let me finish! I gotta talk to you!
I've got a job to do. I like that one guy is so into his work that when he sees like hallucinations, it's like his superiors. he's just like so afraid of losing his job like all the time that his hallucinations are his superiors coming down on his ass.
I can't control them anymore! Run! Run!
Is anybody there? Can you hear me?
Seraph!
Survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
On the way, Mr. Seraph. In a machine room? Well. Is that it? Way down there? Signage. Machine room. Thank you. Of course. Soup. Soup. I forgot that my boss would be here. I like that a big part of why David Seraph, because think about it, at the very start of the game, in the first sequence, Megan says that David's a good man. Like, he's a good man, Adam. You know it. I like everyone, Mr. Reed, whatever. Yeah. And she's right. In my opinion, David Seraph is a good man. And I like that what part of him, I like that he learned what a good man is in this field, specifically doing what he's doing and the way that they're doing it, especially the way Seraph Industries does it. I like that the way David learned to be a good man, making decisions like this that affect every human being on the planet. He learned how to be a good man from Hugh Darrow. And that was all a farce. Now, I use the phrase "was all a farce" like that to say that it was a facade, it was a front, it was misdirection. But in order for someone like Seraph to learn how to be as good a man as he is in this field, Hugh Darrow has to have known and has to actually be that good man himself. The thing about Darrow is his own inner flaws defeated that part of him that is a good man. It had to be genuine, it had to be real in order for Seraph to learn how to do it like this. Right? That's crazy. I'm on the way, Mr. Seraph. This first group is not Seraph and the survivors. Doors are handy, we know that. Okay, good.
Get away from me! Get away!
You can blow them up! Why, though?
Not real.
Straight to the back of the room is a door. These stairs go down. There's no way to this. I could also follow the wall on the left side. Take these stairs. The stairs straight through lead right into the middle of the room. Doesn't allow for much in the way of planning. I'll take this staircase. Go through the door on the left wall.
There it is. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get away from me. Get away.
Okay, I'm genuinely gonna stop picking up combat rifle ammo now. Login, Dayu. Password will be forgotten. There's a lot of drones protecting the Hyron core. The old stable horse still yearns to run. Old stable horse. What did they use to give you the intelligence that eventually developed into what appears to be sentience? If it's the old stable horse, did they use something else? Something that itself was once simply artificial intelligence, and now, as part of the Hyron core, using 3 young women's synapses as processing power. That thing became something more? And is it really sentient, or does it simply appear to be? How many of these things do I have? 2? I may need those 2 in the last room now that I think about it, or in the last area. Security rating 4. Security rating doesn't much matter. Stop worm, fortify, take, grab this to help, grab this just because it's there. And detection. Evaded. Granted. Oops. Okay, so this leads. Ooh, look at that. I don't want to set those off. That might get the zombies' attention. Wish I had my crossbow still. Oh well. Let's get this before. Ah! Tried it without the iron sights there.
You'll never get me.
I know I said I was going to stop picking up combat rifle ammo, but then I realized I have like a partial stack, so I might as well. This is the main room. We can keep going down this way. We can take this upcoming door. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Get up! Get up! Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Kill me off! We're gonna kill you off! Get off me! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get away from me!
Dang. I remember there was a point earlier in the game where I was able to barely sneak by one of those, and it seemed like it was closer than that when I snuck by, so I figured that might be safe. Guess it's not. That's what quick saves are for.
No, you gotta get it. Get out of here. Go, go, go.
It's really gonna piss those guys off.
Get away from me.
that's so many.
They got him. I can't control them anymore. Run! Run! Get up.
Well, here's what we do.
Get up. Get up. They're chewing the wires. Oh, it's chewing. You gotta get it together, man. Come on, give it.
They're crazy as fuck anyway.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get away from me. Get up. Get away.
I have no words. You guys saw what happened. I have no commentary. I'm just gonna pour my coffee. Of course, I could always try something like extra cool. Something like this. Nah. Like I said, extra cool. Check this out. Nah, I don't want to waste my frags on that. Never mind. It's not gonna be that cool. Do I have run toggled? I do. Good. And in fact, we'll just...
I can't hear anything.
Oh, I alarmed one.
The noise. The noise. The noise. The noise.
It's so noisy.
Okay. Nothing's here. Gotta find the dock. Dock will help.
Ugh. Oh, that works.
So nice and quiet.
Oh shit, they spotted me.
You ruined it.
But they won't come much further than this, I'm sure.
Just get.
Except one of them. Maybe two.
Just bail.
Always the chance for a third. Hey. This is fun. I wish I had more energy. I would knock them all out like this.
I have to do this. I have no choice.
Two at a time.
Stand still.
Pop!
Stand
Pow!
still.
Oh!
They ruined
Whee! Ow! Ow! You caught me! Ow! You caught me! You caught me! You caught me! I'm out of energy! I'm out of energy! Whoop! 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 Yep. Look out! Pop! 5, 0, whoop, pow! Hup, whoop. Watch out! Hey! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! I gotta wait for this battery. I gotta wait for this one battery. I don't want to use an energy thing for this. I don't want to use an energy thing for this. I'm waiting for this battery. Waiting for this battery. Guess what? This was cool. I'm gonna stick with this. I like how this played out. I'm gonna go with it. I still got tons of energy, so I don't even know what I was worried about. Let's do this. Another mine? That'd be great. Machinery bin. Ooh, maintenance room 217. Machinery bin. Reconfigured for 9823. No regrets. Is this the room I'm looking for? I figured it was that rounded room. Alright, I need to get all this shit out of the way somehow. There's a nice, neat little corner for it. Same here. No. Just kind of stack them neatly here. Yep, I'd be a fantastic warehouse worker. Whoa, a submersible. You guys have a built-in way out. So what's going on? Mr. Serif? Put this away.
Why? Why would Hugh Darrow do such a thing? There's nothing to be gained by causing so much pain and terror.
He sort of vaguely justified that there was.
How could Darrow turn his back on us? This technology was his baby. It was his passion that made me believe in its possibilities.
Yeah, I know. He's one of those people. It's really weird. In a way, we're all sort of one of those people, as I mentioned after the conversation with him. Engineering. Got a safety hazard here, guys. Hey, JC, when are you guys going to finish that damn air vent? Oh, right, forgot about the air vent. Core command. Forwarded message. We must keep the main outlet valves in pristine condition. The Achilles heel of the whole operation. If they fail, the entire station is in danger of collapse. They got themselves a bit of a Death Star situation here. High-run core rules. Safety purge protocols. High-run core. 1. Use security hub A to open pod 1 door. Approach manually. 3. Perform visual manual inspection of equipment. Confirm that coolant level readings are at operational levels. Check for crossed wires in nutrient and life support connector rings. Look for breakages in main structure, flaps, and Icarus platform. Ensure that transistor coupling lines are fully locked with no possibility of leakage. 4. Perform visual manual inspection of drone. Note pallor of flesh on face, hands, and visible skin. Manually check pulse in neck or wrist. Return to security hub 1 and close door. Repeat sequence with pod 2 using B, again with 3 using C to access the alpha pod. Open pods 1, 2, and 3 and leave open for the duration of the check. Okay. So starting with security hub A, we open the pod 1 door. Then we go up to the pod. We check all of its levels and nutrients. Perform manual inspection of the drones. So these drones aren't security drones like I thought. I think these are the OCM drones. Note the pallor of their flesh. Return to security hub and close the door. To access the alpha pod, which is what I need to do. Open pods 1, 2, and 3 and leave open for the duration of the check. Alright, so since I don't actually need to do any of the maintenance or anything along those lines, really all I have to do is open all of the open pods 1, 2, and 3 and then access the alpha pod. And I can always access that email again if I need to, if I need the reminder. Pep's energy pack.
I was so scared. I heard 2 of them coming around the corner, tearing at each other. I just dropped to the floor and played dead.
That's really fucking smart. I should have done that a few times.
Do I know you?
No.
You're Cyrus boy, aren't you? Jensen. Are you here to stop the carnage? Someone needs to take charge here.
That's what I'm working on. That's a super cool way to stand around.
Tell me you're here to rescue us? My God, I had to crawl through the ventilation to avoid the carnage.
Smart. Can I interest you in some augmentations? You'll have to pay for them, though. What are you monitoring here? Nothing. You're just deep in thought. Hello, Mr. Seraph.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
I had 'em. If we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Okay. So when I get to the Alpha Pod and shut all this off and have a chance to broadcast a message to the world about what happened here, I'm going to be given 3 choices. 1, to go with what Taggart said. 2, to go with what Seraph said. And hopefully 3, to tell the truth. I find it incredibly fascinating that David Seraph, who is walking in the footsteps along a similar path as his mentor Hugh Darrow, David Seraph, what we're seeing right now, do you see how impassioned he is about saying, listen, Adam, if we lie about this now, it'll buy us time to clean up the mess, right the wrong, no matter who made the wrong. And after things are fixed, we can continue on the path of improving humanity. We can make everyone's lives better, Adam. That must be how Hugh Darrow felt when he was at this stage on the path that Seraph is walking. He must have been this impassioned about the augmentation technology that, I'm talking about Darrow now. Darrow must have been this impassioned about the augmentation technology that he was creating. And now Seraph is in that same boat, years, maybe decades later, and he is extremely impassioned about how his work can improve the lives of humanity. And it's genuine. He wants to make humanity better, not in a physically or objective way, but he wants to improve humanity, lead us to an enlightened future. It's like as Taggart said, Seraph's vision is that every human being gets augmented and then suddenly everybody loves each other. And now we're an enlightened species and everything is fantastic from here on out. It's ideal and it's naive. I believe Seraph's heart is in the right place. But the way things are going, we've already seen it happen once with Darrow. If the path goes as planned, as it did with Darrow, even further, that is by lying and telling the people that Humanity Front did this rather than what Taggart said. If we go down that path, then Seraph continues to walk a similar, if not the same path as Darrow. And when Seraph himself is a much older man, we might face another humanity-ending crisis, just like this, because he wants to keep going until eventually it's gone too far. This is the point where we can stop it from going too far. Jensen must make the right choice here, or the cycle will repeat. We've seen it happen once already. We don't want to see it happen again. Learn from history. Now, for my part, I happen to believe in an enlightened humanity as well, and I'm talking about my real world, real life philosophy now as a person. For my part, I believe in an enlightened humanity as well, but I don't think human augmentation is going to be a part of that, or I don't think it has to be a part of that. I can't predict the future. And honestly, here in 2025, the prospect of human augmentation, like the doors for that are already beginning to open in the real world right now. The doors for this future are already beginning to open. We can see it everywhere. I won't go into details about why I think that is. That's not a topic for this video or this playthrough, especially not at this junction. Although if there were to be a point for this topic in this playthrough, it would be at this junction, having said that. But no, I believe in an enlightened humanity as well, but the way I believe we can achieve it is through a philosophy of self-improvement through the improvement of others. And I'm talking about morally, ethically, spiritually, whatever that may mean to you. Finding our purpose in life, pursuing it, helping others find their purpose, helping them pursue that purpose, things like that. It's Starfleet. It's Gene Roddenberry's vision of an enlightened humanity. Star Trek, the Federation. The way humanity has reached it in that story is more along the lines how I see us getting there. And if I combine my philosophy and put myself in Jensen's shoes, as I have been this whole playthrough, considering at this point it would be my DNA that's led to part of this. It's already caused a lot of this, because Megan's research is one of the pillars that led to this entire thing. Considering it's my DNA that will do that, that has done that, and is potentially going to lead to the next step in the future with everybody benefiting from whatever it is in Jensen's DNA to pave the way forward. That's how everyone can benefit from augmentations without neuropozyne, without rejection, etc., etc. And considering it's all already out there, the research, people already have some of it, I'm out there, Seraph has the research, Taeyong Medical has the research, who knows? Considering it's all out there, I definitely am the one that holds the key for all of this. I definitely have a say in it, and everybody recognizes that. Every single major character recognizes that about Jensen right now. That's okay.
You've got no remorse about using me at all, do you?
I never used you, son.
You experimented with my DNA without telling me.
Adam, this is difficult. Listen, Megan came to me with the sample. When she showed me her finding, when we saw the incredible potential of super compatibility.
You just had to share it with the world.
Adam, think about it. Would you have been able to do any of the things you've done without enhancements? Huh? Most people's bodies aren't as accepting of this technology as yours is. Sharing your DNA makes it possible for us to be like you. How can you deny us that chance?
Who said I would deny it? You stole my DNA and lied to me. You didn't give me the choice.
I'm giving it to you now, Adam. Look, I admit it, I haven't done things the best way. But don't punish the world to spite me. Darrow wants us to live in the Dark Ages. The Illuminati wants to limit evolution to those they control. You and me, we...
Don't group me with you, Seraph. I'll make my own choices from here.
I believe that, son. And I believe you'll make the right ones.
Oh, the way he said that in his voice, he agrees with me. He agrees that he agrees that telling the truth is the best way forward, just as Hugh Darrow also knows where he went wrong, and probably exactly when he went wrong. David Seraph knows that his thinking and his drive and his passion is also and has also gone wrong, and he knows that I can fix it. But Seraph, unlike Darrow, Seraph has Jensen in his life to correct the mistake now, but Seraph can't let go of his vision. That's why he said it with such pain in his voice, like, I know you'll do the right thing. He knows that his vision, if he lets me make the decision, that's it for it. Everything he's done, not everything I guess, but in his mind it must feel that way right now. Everything he's done, especially the more desperate things, will be for nothing. But he knows deep down that that's how it has to be, so he's gonna have to give up what in his mind right now must be everything, and he's letting me do that. He said that with guilt and pain, remorse, dishonor, He felt all of that in that last few words he said in that dialogue.
I know blaming humanity front leaves a sour taste in your mouth, but it's the only way out of this. So go. The longer that signal broadcasts, the harder it'll be to convince people.
Yeah, of course he has to, just like Darrow, even though he knows where he went wrong, he has to, it's programmed, not programmed in a computer sense, but in his mind, the habits and the ways he thinks are so hard-coded because he's been thinking this way and building these habits for so long that he still has to push for the survival of his vision. And not only does a part of him know that I'll do the right thing, but a part of him also knows that if I do the wrong thing and lie to the world, then his vision gets to progress. He gets to move forward with everything he's done, and he can shift the blame off of himself to me because I'm the one that agreed with him. It validates him. Cognitive dissonance, two things being true in his mind at once and wanting and pushing for both of them, even if one of them is only slightly pushed for, because that would be a huge relief for me to tell the truth to everybody, wouldn't it? It would take so much off of his shoulders. He'd be able to sleep so much better at night, even if it is a colossal, numbing loss. Is this the vent you used? Nice. The fuck am I going now? Up these stairs? Up these stairs? Oh yeah, this is the main stairs. These? Oh yeah, I didn't try this yet. I want to see what's back here. Bet you that's incredibly handy. So we leave through the door that we came in from, and then just straight down the hall all the way until we can't go anymore. What's this? Ooh. Alright, am I really gonna need this many plasma capsules? They're really decking me out. Oops. Stay put, guys. Oh yeah! Quick save. I forgot I knocked everybody out in here. That's hot. I don't gotta worry about crap. I don't want to step in any water though, because, you know, electricity tends to be a bit of a thing. Ah, look at where that leads. Whoa.
You're the monster! It's your fault! Get up, get up, get up, get up!
What's this? Oh, these are the turbines.
They're always hiding what I need to see them.
Get up, get up, get up! Get up, get up! Get away from me! Get away! Get up, get up, get up, get up! Wait, what? Get up, get up!
I have 2 batteries. That's enough to take care of all of them. This way, folks. Yeah, that's right. Get nice and close. Get nice and close. Don't you do it! What's the point of this? Jump! Air jump! Well, I'm sure this will come in handy later. Having knocked those guys out, I mean. It's a silo. Yep, go straight to the sky. Or could this simply have been a quick way down with the Icarus landing system? Then you deal with these 3 guys at the bottom. Speedrun path?
off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Okay. Well, we have all the codes for all the pods. Then we get to the alpha pod. To disable the high run core. Stop the broadcast, or stop the signal. And then we make our own worldwide broadcast, where I fully intend to tell the truth about this. I did say that my philosophy was Starfleet in nature. Jean-Luc Picard, at one point in TNG, really drives home the point toward Wesley Crusher, that as a member of Starfleet, our first and most important duty is toward the truth. I believe that leads to an enlightened humanity. That's one part of it. This is it, isn't it? Darrow's lockdown disengaged. Figured there was gonna be one of those right here. Maintenance room B. I believe this is where I'm at right now. This is checkpoint B, beta. Do the checkpoints actually show up on here? There's machinery, we did that. To the hangar. From whatever that is. From in... Can't really read that. Maintenance corridor. Not really sure. It's one long corridor here. Hard to say if this is where we're actually at. It says maintenance room, not checkpoint. Private quarters, hangar, small storage, machinery. Hard to say. Wear breathing apparatus in this area. Yes, quite obviously. I need to get in here. How do I actually do that? It's completely sealed off. Vent.
Access granted.
Turrets disabled, camera disabled. Okay. Well, oops. I do that a lot, don't I? Lane 4, Hangar 5. Not sure how to read the labeling around here. More than meets the eye. Once the elevator ride begins, there is no turning back. Are you sure you want to descend now? Let me check. Now I'm ready. Lane 152. A single floor with many staircases. All right. Those lethal systems that Hyron controls. We're gonna be facing those now. Yep, here's the carnage. I almost feel like I'm going to regret not picking up that heavy rifle and all the ammo for it. I have the opportunity to pick one up now and the inventory space. Although, no, not really. I've got my plasma rifle, frags. Let's not doubt myself. Ooh.
What the hell?
There's one of them.
Oh my god.
Water pressure normal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamators by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh, shit.
Jensen fights like I do.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Yes, I understand. Purge the tertiary pods to access the alpha pod. I've read about that before, but it's a good thing they give you that indicator in case you didn't check the email. So opening them in any order is fine. There's one directly ahead of me. Oh, there will be.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! The bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Warning. Pod 3.
You have to have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Mother, just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Here. Breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
Warning. Pod 2.
You see where honor and ambition lead you. To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Nerd, show us the light, Mother. Where's the light?
I must fight this. I must succeed.
Why can't I move? ACHE levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home!
but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Aren't I supposed to shut these off?
For so long.
With a manual inspection, isn't that the next step?
Online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
After this, Tayo will dominate the market. Sarah will no longer be authority.
Oh no.
In my side.
The results of the diagnostics are inconclusive. I feel bad. Vital signs. No, this is not normal. We just want to be normal.
Ah. I could automatically unlock this, but a chance for one more hacking minigame. How much time does fortifying every node along the route that I can buy me? 26, 25, okay, just wanted to check. And then for funsies, we'll nuke the exit.
Access granted.
Life support system.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising.
Ah! What? Sudden electric blast on the floor. Couldn't have responded to that. I noticed a robot. I noticed a security bot on radar, and then the floor shocked beneath me.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
Plus, I've learned that these computers block me just fine, so...
I'm going to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Sure about that? I think you're pretty much already... sealed your fate, friend. Ow. What? Do you mind? Oh, those do eventually break. Okay. Fine.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Maybe.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Again.
Pressure rising. Here. Breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much.
Did I get them all?
My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. No, wait! It's initiating emergency protocols!
Oops.
You don't know the resources they have at their disposal. By your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time!
Whoa!
Initiate system...
Ah! I gotta stay off the floor. I should have just mowed them down. No, I want to keep them alive at least.
Alpha pod security influx. To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods. Warning.
I must be the one to alter the signals. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Where does he want to kill us? Kill him.
You have to have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Nuke.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Can't breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much.
Access granted. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Oh, the electricity only goes off in front of the main pod. I see.
This will not stop me, Jensen.
Oh no, it's in...
It's happening.
It goes in quadrant, I suppose.
No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocol.
That thing is not as accurate as I would have liked.
They have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Pathway to discharge sequence.
Keep strengthening.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach it, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed. It is all mine!
Dang it! I admit, I am trying to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to turn that off once I've unlocked all of the initial pods. I did see the glass was mostly broken.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Why not enough energy? What's happening? I'm pressing 0. There we go.
Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Batman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him. You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen. I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient. Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations.
Perhaps this...
Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so only one quadrant of the room electrifies at a time. And I guess... Oh, I see. There's red lights that indicate where it's going to be.
You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Damn you, Daryl. You betrayed them.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
Okay, so it's random which quadrant gets shocked. There's 3 guys down there, and there's another robot beneath me. What? I thought... Okay. Let's see if we can play this more methodically this time. This is Deus Ex, not Call of Duty.
Once the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no...
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me.
Buzz!
It's happening. Harmony is compromised.
Now, if I get up close to this thing, will it shock me again? No, it's shocking somewhere else.
You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite their special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol.
Initiate dissipation protocol. I don't know how to do that. That's the problem. It must be here.
You betrayed them.
Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate the area.
This way, boys.
We cannot reach you, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built in the
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, 2 areas at once now. Ow, ow, ow! Mid-air hypostim saved me on that one. Whoop. Look out for that. Saved by the animation. I can't run.
Electrical charge approaching critical levels.
Really?
Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
What next? Oh, it was just a time trial? Well, not a time trial, but it was just a timed thing? Oh, is that all it really took? Glad I got to use this thing. Oh, huh. Guess there's no talking your way or our way out of this one, huh? Really? Is there nothing I can do? Oh, oh, oh. Well, okay then. That's it then? The High Run Project / High Run Core has been defeated. Oh, she's all burnt out now. Oof, yeah, of course. Okay. Let's go tell the world the truth.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Just wanted to see what would happen. I mean, I know the way I want to go. Send Darrow's message, his confession, the truth. Send the truth, and let humanity decide. No one person should decide the route taken by all. We don't want corporations to begin freely to just freely choose. We can't send Sarah's message. The neuropazine lie would allow... That's pretty close, actually. The neuropazine lie. Taggart's message. The neuropazine lie is pretty close. It's a lie, but it achieves what I think might be one of the best, if not the best solution. Well, the truth is the best solution still in my mind, but we have to consider this one. Because, as I said before, the genie is out of the bottle. Human augmentation is a thing and will continue to be a thing no matter what. And in time, this neuropazine lie would lead to fierce and restrictive regulation on human augmentation. But would that simply delay this negative outcome that we're experiencing now? Would telling everybody the truth? I feel like telling everybody the truth would lead to this path anyway. Like I said, you're not going to be able to stop human augmentation. This will slow it. Actually, yes, I believe if we told everyone the truth about everything that's happened here, the absolute truth, then humanity can have a broader discussion. It would stop human augmentation, or at least severely minimize it for a short time, for a while the world, individuals, governments, corporations alike, discuss the future of human augmentation. It puts a pause on things and lets us decide a better path. It's hard for me to see a better outcome than this one. It's really difficult for me to see a better outcome on this one. And then, of course, a quick save here. Oops, I turned on my sneaky feet. Of course, we could walk down here. Destroy the whole thing. Kill us all. Nobody will be alive to spin the truth. But didn't Megan and her team get safely back somewhere? They're not here. She'd be alive. There's still a ton of people who know enough about this, but it would all be rumor, wouldn't it? It would all be rumor. All of it. Even from Megan and her team. They could tell exactly the whole truth about everything they had done and what they believed everybody's motivations were. Taggart, me, Seraph, Darrow. They could talk about it, but it would all be speculation. The world would be left questioning what happened. What was all that? What was that massive frenzy of people who were augmented? It would also cause a slow, if not a stop, in human augmentation, and it would also cause the discussion about where to go from here. Because if you'd seen everybody on the planet go into an augmented craze for a long time, and I say a long time, I mean it's been as long as it's taken me to do this portion of the game, but like a couple hours maybe, I don't know how long it's been. It would definitely assuade anybody it would definitely cause anybody who is thinking about getting augmentations to not, and it would cause a lot of people. Well, in short, it would cause the discussion that you would also get from telling the truth. But the advantage that self-destruct has is that it doesn't give away too much information. There is the possibility in telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, that too much of this is too much of this. Stuff about the Illuminati, corporations, how people were used and abused, how governments and corporations definitively cannot be trusted. It's not just a discussion about whether they can or can't anymore. It's not just speculation. It's not just politics. The truth is out there. Everybody will absolutely know. And that can be too much. That can cause terrible, terrible outcomes too. But, and you know, the self-destruction one, without giving too much information, causes the discussion and allows things to kind of continue at a more controlled pace, honestly, with less chance for something to go wrong. Fewer moving parts, in other words. It does sacrifice us, but on a global scale, on a humanity scale, it provides one of the surest and stablest. It provides calm seas for the voyage. This would be tidal storms. The truth would be tidal storms. And humanity would then have to weather the storm, chart the course to get to smooth waters. But it's the ideal outcome if humanity can do that. And with people like me out there to lead the way, this leads to the safest outcome, I think, for humanity. The self-destruction of Panchaea. The destruction of Panchaea and everyone in it leads to, for humanity's sake, not ours obviously, but for humanity's sake, the safest outcome, I think. But this one has two branching paths. Has a path that branches two different ways. The truth is told, then path one, too much information gets out, too much chaos ensues, could cause catastrophe. Path 2, humanity weathers that storm, survives, charts the course, and now, fully equipped and fully informed, that's the ideal. This one leads to a chance of the ideal. This one leads to the safest, but no chance for the ideal. You have to take the chance.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
I think we have. This is what I'm saying about catastrophe. Well, this is one of the catastrophes: to reject all technology, reject all augmentation, reject any kind of path forward that this could lead from. And it, in much more simplistic terms, I guess what the game is trying to tell me is that this will ensure that humanity, well, I guess puts the genie back in the bottle. You can't though; that's not possible. But what Eliza is trying to say here, and what I think the writers are trying to say here, is that this leads to an unaugmented humanity moving forward. But on a grander scale, you're allowed to extrapolate. You're allowed to apply your own interpretation here, and especially sitting in 2025, it's considerable. The catastrophe that I think could be pointed out is everybody learns too much, and riots, violence, uprisings, maybe not, but like I said, maybe not. Rejecting technology. That's true. It may also cause people to look at all forms of technology as something inherently bad. Of course, they'll feel that way while browsing their social media on their phones, on the internet, posting from their computers in between sessions of World of Warcraft on Reddit. Technology's bad, said Reddit mod number 267. with his stash of porn securely on his SSD.
Let me think about it.
Let's see what Eliza has to say about the other choices.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
This allows for a path forward with greater oversight. I really like this as an outcome.
Let me think about it.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Let me think about it.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
I really like this potential outcome too.
Let me think about it.
But no. I think besides just bare, naked truth, none of these lead to, well, actually, Taggart's message also allows for the possibility of the ideal outcome. Without necessarily the potential chaos of just the whole truth. Seraph's is out of the question. We know what part of the path he's on. When we look at Hugh Darrow's path, we know what part of the path Seraph is on. And I bet you if Darrow was in Seraph's shoes right now, right here, Darrow would not consider this at all an option. Darrow, having lived longer and walked much further down the path, has learned the path's lessons and knows that this is absolutely not an option. Seraph can't see that right now. The other three are appealing. They really are appealing. Restrictions while moving forward with this. Now keep in mind, another thing that I'm factoring in here but haven't mentioned is that I have played Deus Ex 1. Again, I did not pay attention to the plot of that game. I played that game. I played the single player campaign of Deus Ex 1 only as practice for multiplayer so I could play better in multiplayer, which was mostly deathmatch. So it was mostly about my mechanical skill, learning the items and stuff like that. I didn't give a crap about the plot of Deus Ex 1 originally. I would very much now, and I intend to do a playthrough of it after Mankind Divided, which is the sequel to this game. So I do know where augmentation goes from here, where society goes from here. I have a general idea of where it goes from here in this game's storyline's future. So I'm factoring all that in, but I'm not letting it influence my decision. I'm pretending I'm in Jensen's shoes. Not really pretending, but I'm looking at this situation as if like we Control Z'd all the way back to here in the timeline, and any decision I make could change what Deus Ex 1 might have looked like. Kind of, you know, I think most of you know what I'm talking about. I think most of you know what I mean. I don't like sitting at... Oh man, I was hoping I had one more painkiller or something, because I want to boost my HP to 150. This odd number of HP is just... whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to tell the truth. By following my own ideals. But is this naive? Is this a mistake? Would this be me being naive saying Star Trek has an enlightened humanity because they have their first duty is to the truth? And is that naive of me thinking that? knowing that this could cause, or am I simply making up? Am I simply imagining the possibility that too much information could be bad? Maybe maybe all the information could be purely good. I don't know. It's a coin toss. It's a gamble. We know that this one leads to a potential for the best possible outcome, and as a gambler, as a Texas Hold'em player, I'm the kind of person who likes to aim for the chance at the best possible outcome. I do that sort of thing. So, here goes.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
She mentioned something I didn't quite catch the first time I listened to her say that. May well cause mankind to reject all science and technology. Honestly, all science, that could be bad. All science, rejecting all science could be bad, but only might. Okay, so that's the catastrophe that's another one of the catastrophes that I'm talking about, or a part of the one catastrophe. But again, the other path is that this... there's also another path that I'm not thinking about, a third potential. I'm thinking of a potential for catastrophe, a potential for ideal outcome. Well, no, the ideal outcome is the second. There's not a third. There's only the two that I can think of right now. But that second one involves, maybe we, for a while, reject all science and reject all technology. Maybe that happens. Maybe there's a dark age that comes of this, a period of a dark age. But new generations come along. Maybe we go back to being purely human again, but new generations come along. They learn from history. They forget as well. Sometimes the atrocities that were perpetrated, sometimes they forget the lessons. Sometimes they forget the safeguards. But they also learn, and then they begin to progress. They learn from this period of history, and then they begin to progress. Maybe it doesn't look perfect, but they know that they can avoid something like this going forward the next time humanity decides to make leaps like this. And that right there leads to the sort of maybe even better than regulated continued augmentation research progress. Maybe even better than that. Like I said, it's the ideal. Okay, I've talked about this enough. This is the one.
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
It is inevitable. That's what that little part of the cinematic at the end was there for. I don't know that I fully agree with the cinematics, what the cinematic there puts forth as the message. My message clearly was different. My intent when pressing that center button clearly was different than what the cinematic just portrayed as the ending of this game. So, because you're allowed interpretation, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my interpretation of pressing that button, which is we get to look forward to the potential ideal for humanity's path forward with this one. I think I should have, if I wanted to go for what I was going for, I think Taggart's message is probably more in line with what all that I had thought out and spoke out. I chose the unadulterated truth not to set humanity on a path of no science and no technology, but to eventually let humanity have the discussion and reach the same conclusion Taggart reached, where we do need to do this, we can do this. It just has to happen with regulation. I believe that's where humanity would eventually end up. But I don't know, I pressed this button, now humanity has to have the discussion, right? The game puts forth the idea that, yeah, we're going fully back. We're doing away with augmentation entirely, and that is a good outcome. That's what the game is saying here. That's a good outcome. But the end, where you see the little light still shimmering in the augmentation that was cast aside, removed and cast aside on the ground, the little light still shimmering there saying, this is inevitable, it's coming back. Which is also sort of in line with my interpretation of the ending there, too. Like, we are eventually going to have to get there, but this is a slowdown. We have to pause for now. We do have to eventually get back there. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. So maybe from here, humanity does actually move on to something more like Taggart's. But the thing about Taggart's is although I think it's one of the ideal ways forward, I don't think it can happen now. I don't think it should happen now. I think there should be a break in it. So maybe the middle one was the right choice. I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think about that in the comments, dear viewers. Skip this. Well, resume. No, let's skip this. Ooh, New Game Plus? Wait, New Game Plus, I get to start with all of my abilities and stuff again? Perhaps I should go with Give Me Deus Ex on this one. Perhaps I should go with Give Me Deus Ex on this one with New Game Plus, all my augmentations, all my praxis and stuff like that, and then go for Taggart's ending. I could simply reload my quick save and press Taggart's button, and I believe many players in my shoes right now would, especially Let's Players, so you can show the viewers all the endings. But I don't know, something in me says I feel I need to earn that, which requires another full playthrough, which given how long this game is, I just might not do. I really want to get to Mankind Divided. I don't know, a buddy of mine plays this game, and he knows, he's done multiple run-throughs as well, and honestly, this game is so fun, I can see multiple playthroughs being a thing. Maybe it's something for Twitch. Fun stuff. Anyway, I don't think there's much more I can say. Thanks for watching.